Hello guys, you with the funk again. I'm here again to have a look at a few more maybe possible clues to the riddle, and we're in a track from the abyss, the first one. And what I have found may be a lead or a helping hand towards some of the audio files or the audio secrets that we seem to have found but not yet to decipher. Now in this track here, I believe that code, that serial number there, actually has a meaning. I mean, for one, why would it be there? I know it's on that object itself, but just a minute, can we go upside down? Can we turn? No. Anyway, but that actually means something. Now MWY, I'm not dead sure of. I can't cope, but I can see that it is actually reversed on the opposite side, which could possibly mean that if we're talking about an audio file, why it could just possibly mean it's reversed. The centre number 0808, and this is why I believe it is a possible clue. That means, no, it don't mean. I mean, an 808 is a drum machine. It's an old sort of synthesizer drum machine that I think analyzes or makes better quality sound. And I don't know how to explain it, to be honest, but I'm not all sort of clued up on all that sort of stuff, but that it does. I have researched it, and an 808 is it's an audio machine of some kind, to make sort of bass sounds, or I think it's quite an outdated version of it, what they've possibly got now, but that's what I see, and it does sort of make sense, especially the red links and the clues and riddles. They are going to have something outdated, aren't they? A bit retro and stuff. But yeah, that's what started me on the riddle. That's what started me. I was just having a look at, see if I can find any secrets, looking, find any clues and stuff. And I have seen this, and I've not seen this mentioned at all in the forum. I've not seen it mentioned, in anything. And we are having problems with a lot of the audio clues that are actually to do with this riddle. Hence the ones in the Great Crater and many few others. But that to me it's possibly definitely a clue. I mean, why would it be there? What does it mean? Why is it on a machine? But anyway, because we know Samsar means something, don't we? We know the fact that stands for something. There's that, and also after looking at this and at some of the other stuff on this machine, I've detailed it a bit more in the following clips, and I think we actually see the machine somewhere else, and I think there's one here, but I wonder if you could see it better on here. See this? Yes, there. I mean, I'll show it in the editor, but there is a message. There's something. There's a writing. Why put the writing there? Start. It doesn't need to be there. So it's there. My idea, it's there for a reason. Does it mean something? It could just be messing about. I think, like I'll talk about in a moment, I believe it's something to do with the hieroglyphics and symbols and stuff like that. Anyway, that's it for this part of it. I'm just going to move into the editor now, just to show you a bit more in depth into what I was looking at and why I believe, that this is actually something to do with the riddle. Okay guys, so here I am in the editor, and you've just seen me in one of the maps in the abyss, and I've already got the things out that I was showing you and I was talking about. Now let's first take a look at this. This is the thing we saw that was sort of in the roof on that map, on that track. Now as you can see, it says MWY / I'm not sure what the slash is for, 808 / YWM, which obviously means it's reversed. Now, why I think this is significant to the following things that have already been found is, I believe 808 is an old style drum machine that synthesizes bass, and obviously it's to do with sound. Now, I haven't figured out what the MWY stands for, but it is reversed there, so possibly it is saying maybe whatever sounds we've got as part of the riddle, they need to be reversed, obviously, which we've been doing anyway. But yes, the main one is really, why would this be 808, which is an old drum style machine. I think it's a Kudos, I'm not too sure, I can't remember. But my thinking is, you know, it's pointing again towards an audio system where you can, you know, decide to get the bass out of it and maybe work out something from it, or you know, it's like bass, earthquakes, that sort of noise, which is sort of, you know, maybe we can sort of amplify it somehow and reverse it. Now that's that one. Now as I was looking at these, I thought, oh, why the other ones? You know, the other parts to it. Now here, this I would imagine has already been seen in the editor. You can't actually probably see it properly, but let's just have a pop up. There you go. Now the top one says KEOOF, and there's a serial number. Now all three of them there are all the same serial number. I haven't even worked that out, but KEOOF, it's well, it's not an acronym, but it means your life path, and that is the life path number 7. KEOOF means life path number 7 in astrology terms, and as a lot of some of the audio, you know, and not the audio, as that in the riddles at the moment, some of the clues we've found has got the universe, you know, the age of the universe as one of, you know, its clues. We haven't actually worked it out properly yet, but you know, it does make sense. You know, that is like an astrology term for your meaning of life, not meaning of life, your path of life, which is that KEOOF means path of life number 7. The ADSRG that I've tried to look for means in the path of life number 22, which, I mean, there's 2 there. I don't know whether that means that be 22, 22, 44, or 22, 22. Could be 7, 22, 22. I'm not too sure. I'm just trying to show you what I've found. But yes, that means the path of life number 22, which in that whole field is a master number. Now there's 3 master numbers, and I know number 22 is one of them. I mean, that's 7, that's not a master number, but 22 means, you know, it means you're good at this, or the master of, just a master number, you know, in that sort of field. Right, so we've got that. So we've got this here signifying a sort of a drum machine, you know, audio, some sort of audio program. I don't sure if they do them anymore. I'm not sure if it's called something else. Maybe it might be somebody who knows something. And these could represent something to do with the age of the universe, of it being astrology, and that's, you know, map of life number 7, map of life number 22, map of life number 22. Now there is these. Now there is also this. Oh, let me sketch it. Where are we? There we go. There is also this. Now I would imagine this has already been found and not mentioned, but it is definitely something. Now whether it's just, you know, I don't know, just to do with actually the machine itself, who knows. But there is a there's not even you can't even see it properly now. Let's try and change the thing. Just a moment. I could see, you can see it a lot clearer on something. There, that was a lot clearer. Now there is a coding message. There is something there. Now I tried to take an image of it. I've tried to change the hue on it and all sorts. And there is a code under there. Now whether it's writing or symbols, I don't know, or whether, you know, who knows. That's it. Who knows? But there is something there, and I've tried to, you know, make the image more clearer myself, but I can't. But there definitely is. There's that. Now there's M3, which is part of the Abyss DLC. Now there is this also. Is it this one? Yes. Here we go. Nope, not this one. There is this here also, which is another sign that it points. Here we go. That everything is pointing towards sound, audio, type of. There we go. Now, this could mean simply that's what that means there, but you know, we don't really need to know that, do we? But it's. That says KRV/201. Now a KRV201 is a signal radio receiver. This is what my research has come up with. Now we've got a signal radio receiver there. We've got an audio sort of machine there, and we've got these live path numbers here. And then obviously this thing, this code here. Now it might not mean anything, this code. I've tried to, like I say, I've tried to amp up everything, the colours, this, that, the other. I mean, we could even try and do it now. I've even tried to do it now. You can't actually see anything if you do it via the camera. The filters on the camera here, it doesn't really pick up much. But you can definitely see there's something there. Now whether it's just, you know, I personally think it's a set of symbols to do with the writings that I've already been looking at. To me it does look like it, it definitely does. It looks like a set of, you know, symbols, you know, like, you know, the language and scripts that I've been looking at. But, you know, it could just be writing on top of writing, you never know. But there's a few clues for that anyway. So just wanted to put them down because I've had no luck at the moment trying to understand or piece it all together. Now I do believe these may help towards the riddles to do with the sounds from the Greater Crater. Now there may be, may not, but you know, it all to do with sound and so forth, and there's digits and numbers, you know, that might help with the age of the universe, who knows. But hopefully we can eventually sort of pull out this puzzle, you know, and piece it all together somehow, because it's just, I'm getting very intrigued by it. So I hope you guys have sort of, you know, some bidders out there is the same as me. Then again, right, okay, so in the following few clips I'll show you actually the sounds that I'm referring to that's actually been looked at on the forum. I've actually gone through all the forum and all the posts and had a look and, you know, and read it all, and there's not actually much that's been found, to be honest. There's a lot of hearsay and there's a few bits and posts and that, but there's not really a big massive a big massive oh, what's the word? Oh, I don't know, I can't think of it anyway. But we've not actually come to it, not really got anything out of it at the moment yet. All we've got is, you know, a few bits and nothing's really been answered. There's not, I don't find it anyway. Anyway, I just got a bit taken back there because I was just looking at that. And although I know you may think it's just scratches, and yeah, it possibly, you know, 99% is. But this is what it's all about, sequence, and it's there, it's on both of them. Now, if that's something to do with a radio signal, that there, and a lot of all the languages and all the scripts I've been reading, I know it seems a random scratch, but if you look at some of the symbols and some of the writings on stone and so forth, they are just random, they look just like random scratches. Now that symbol there, if it is a symbol, that is one I've been looking at quite frequently, and that's what's just taken my eye back a minute ago. And this one here too, I don't think it's actually, they do look very similar to symbols I've been, you know, researching. Whether they are or not, that's another thing. I've just actually seen that, so that's another find. I might even have another look at that, what that means. So if that's a radio, if that means a signal radio, and that could mean a sequence, who knows? Anyway, but that's my take on them that I've just found at the moment. And I do believe they are something. I don't think it's just random so forth. As you can see, there was actually in the in-game tracks. Why actually show you the code in the in-game tracks? For no reason. Why put it there? For no reason. There's no need for that serial for the 08 means. There's no need for it to be there. Put on a few clips of the Great Creator stuff. You've probably seen already, but you know, it'd be good to just refresh your mind and everything. I've actually tried to. I've taken the file, recorded the file, changed it into an audio file, put it in the machine, and there is definitely a harp playing on one of them. I'd say definitely a harp player, but there is definitely some sort of music playing, and I'd say there is definitely a whispering in the one near the end of the track, but that could just possibly be the audio file or the sound file we've got in the editor. And I've actually looked at that, and I've actually recorded that, and I've put that actually through a machine, and I can't, it's just a load of jumbles up. It just sounds like, mine, it doesn't even sound like anyone's speaking for us, to be honest. But anyway, here's a few of the clips that have already been